Someone in chat yesterday was talking about full pass on 5 for She-Hulk while activating Magus to hit Professor X. That's toxic. Deeply. Magus, Professor X, find help, gamers. Who hurt you?
Gotta run, hun.
Here's Bruce. All right, Bruce. 33%, bud. Oh, yeah, Hulk smash. Magus is too much work. First I have to read and understand, then I have to do math, and now I have to remember what happened on turns. Where does it end? You have to figure out what cards you drew too. What do we think of She-Hulk this turn into Star-Lord into Hulk? Yeah. All right. I think I just don't flip the coin. It's not fun. It's not exciting, but it's the correct play. Kyra died. She only protects 1s and 6s, chance. She doesn't protect herself. Yeah, Magus with Iron Man and Claw, I think, is his most interesting application.
Behold my creations. Snap.
To the surprise of few who are paying attention, Steve Bannon has confirmed today that they intend to surround polling stations with ICE officers come November. I really can't emphasize this enough, that any Democrat running on a platform less than trying and convicting every member of ICE and the Trump administration for the crimes they have very clearly committed on camera and are documented, and jailing them for them is not serious. It's just the barest fucking minimum. Human beings are not illegal, so don't call people illegal aliens in my chat. Most illegal things going on in the vicinity of ICE are them murdering citizens in my country. Hey, Scorpion lets me put She-Hulk into the Pit of Exile, chat. It's nice of him. My understanding is ICE has always been like this. I mean, just for reference, ICE has always been largely unnecessary and had a focus on things that we didn't really need to be doing. But like everything, like many things under the Trump administration, everything that's happening with them has been incredibly magnified. I think without a Sunspot in play, I just play the She-Hulk out this turn and then play to just like Hulk on curve. Does Star-Lord count the turn you play him for bonus energy and power? Yes, yeah, you want an unspent energy the turn you play Star-Lord, ideally. The Phantom Menace is older than DHS and ICE. Yup. Thanks, Bruce. Appreciate you, bud. And I'm not Scorpioning, so their She-Hulk can't get into the Pit of Exile. What a lovely lad. What a lovely lad he is. Top Keck hero. Do. Oh, wait. Shoot. I only have +4 here. Did I play Magic on 3? I must have played Magic on 3. Mistakes were made. I spent all on 2 and 3. Awkward. Haha. Easy game. Victory. So dumb. You got Arrow with Red Hulk in the back predicting its Fin Fake move. That's a great call out. Before I move on from the topic of ICE, because I don't want to get bogged down in the awful of it endlessly. It's just, you know, for the people saying it makes you want to scream and throw up, that's it's a mutual feeling. I think one of the most important and somewhat scary things to realize about it is that, like, I think there's this mindset among a lot of people that what's happening with ICE isn't what people voted for. And just to give a personal anecdote, I reached out to a conservative relative after they killed the first American citizen at the hands of ICE, and I was like, hey, I know, you know, has this opened your eyes or changed your mind? What's going on over there? And I wish I was kidding when I tell you they sent me back laughing emojis when I asked them that question. And I really can't emphasize enough how truly awful so many of the people are that supported this administration and still do. And like, this is what they want, and the cruelty is the point. Like, and that, I don't know how we reckon with that long term, but it's definitely something that has to be reckoned with. It's just one of those things. All right, I'm gonna move on from the topic at this point. This is a general reminder: if you support my content in any way, Twitch sub, metafy support, or YouTube, we've got a very active Discord server. You can talk about like-minded, reasonable individuals, all of the current awful of the day. But I'm gonna move on from it on stream because I just don't want to be bogged down and angry about it all day. Because that's what I will be if we talk about it. Oh. Let's put Psylocke over here. She can get Flintard. It's fine. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, it's Erishim. Okay. Okay. Cool. The Stardust not Bruce. He does not. Bruce is a transform. We're short, yeah. Yeah, they're plus 14, we're only plus 12. Definitely winning location to 20 or more power.
Behold my creations.
Parker! Oh, snap. Opponent snapped.
I think Death's Domain is good for them. Must be. I think they're just, I think they're turn 4, what's it called, me? Or turn 3 negativing me? Bop, sure. I think I want a magic, yeah. Not only do I want to get rid of Death's Domain, but Doom 99 deck probably chokes up on space a little bit. Get these out of my hands. That way if they have an unspent energy, we don't brick a draw. That seems great for me, yeah.
We are the future.
Does the Hulk get my hand trigger? Sure does. Sure does. We got clean, nice, clean 13 energy here, too. All right, Bruce wins the left every time, yeah? Should we just go ahead and play for the other two? We get nothing! We lose. Good day, sir. Jeff might be too unlucky to play Bruce Mood. Factual. It was Bruce from Infinity War. Needed to believe harder, gamers.
Behold my creations.
Snap. Opponent snapped.
When I played their Sunspot on 1. Think about your Star-Lord value, opponent. Won't somebody please think about the Star-Lord? Well, shoot.
It's glory time.
Oh. Okay. I accept. Hopefully. So here's the thing. this feels weird to say, but only having 11 energy really feels kind of clunky, yeah? Is that crazy? Call me baby. Like it feels like the 2 Hulk plan here is maybe not it when the goal is to, I guess when we magic we have more than that. We have enough to play both Hulks. Yeah, the Star-Lord really wants a 5 plus a 6, right? Like me and Spider and Taskmaster, Modok and Hello. Cool skill game. I mean, Deck's perfect notice. Yeah, do we want like a shocker or a, honestly the Psylocke might be the cut, yeah? Or a wing beat? Oh, I like wing beat. Wing beat's the play. Oh, I like wing beat. Yeah. That's 1000% the line. Let's cut Psylocke for wing beat. I think Superior Spider-Man is hard to do with enabling Star-Lord's effect. I think you want the extra 1 energy thing. Shocker could be okay, but I like Wing Beat. If you don't have Wing Beat, you should play Shocker. I like Wing Beat, and that's our tip a lot. Man, you play Wing Beat on 2 and still get your Star-Lord energy in. Hope Summer could maybe be cool. I think Hope's probably not good. Because again, like, difficult to play Hope while still enabling your Star-Lord. You want cheaper cards, so you can play them out while still having an unspent energy.
Behold my creation.
Isn't what you think.
Bruce Banner on Quantum Realm, chat. Does not work the way you want it to. 2 power Hulk. Don't do it.
Opponent snapped.
Hey Jeff, I've been off the grind for a while. Have you made any deck building videos? Depending on how long you've been, this deck's guide from last year is still super relevant. Tons of fantastic deck ideas up there. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of the realm here. Tis not, my friend. Actually, do I put Thaddeus into play first? I think I put Thaddeus into play first. And then we'll get rid of this next surge so I get more chances to draw with Teddy. What'd you do? You have a random 8 power card. They're gonna have a 5/8 Iron Man. I hope you're ready for your timeout if that happens. Oh, it was the scroll, you're right.
Are ye worthy?
Oh, how sloppy is the tech, chat? How sloppy is the tech? Playing against Erishim, so the answer is very. They're gonna shag absorbing, man, you. I don't think there's any specific tracking in the link to install for this one, Ben. So if you want to just grab it from the App Store, that should be okay. The big question in my mind is this Red Hulk better than playing Fin Fang Foom? Because if this Red Hulk had been Fin Fang Foom, might have been able to contest the left tier, yeah? Oh, thank goodness, thank goodness. Speak of the asshole and he will show up.
Victory.
I can't believe they didn't just Foom us on the right. That seems crazy.
Behold my creation.
Your future is bleak.
They got caught up wanting to do the cute thing. Are we sweating 2 to 10? I have no desire to play Marvel Snap with your kind. I won my 8 cubes, you can have the ticket.
Escaped.
Be gone, interloper! I think there are more games. You have 11 and 12 energy than 13. Yeah, that's fair. Especially with the addition of Wingbeat. Like, we just added Wingbeat for that kind of purpose. And Wingbeat would not let us play Foom plus Hulk. Wingbeat lets us play Hulk plus Hulk. Is a good take. Definitely. I'm gonna play some more of this. Build's feeling pretty good. Thaddeus has been a good include. Everything else is feeling pretty clean. We're gonna take a pause for the cause. Let some adverts roll. We'll be back with more of this afterwards. And I think we're gonna do some Magus stuff after this. Don't go anywhere. We got a long stream coming up yet today. Chat will be live for 4 or 5 more hours yet. Don't go anywhere. If you're watching on the YouTube side and you're enjoying the vibes of the channel, make sure you tap the like button while you're here. Appreciate the folks that have done that already today. Banner and Thaddeus feel necessary. Bruce has been better than I care to admit as someone who hates his variants. I think you could absolutely play High Evo without Thaddeus and Bruce, but they've been fine here. There's a few different interchangeable things at the bottom. And unironically, I think Shocker is playable for the same reason Wingbeat is. I'm subbed with Primes. That can be full access to Discord server. Absolutely, yep. Prime sub, gift sub, paid sub, they're all the same. on Pop On In coming up. Hey, Guru, thanks for the membership on the YouTube side. Appreciate the support. YouTube memberships also get you into the Discord server in full. Shocker over Bruce or Wingbeat? I mean, I think if you have all these cards, I would play these cards. But I think if you needed to budget one of them, I would start with Shocker for the budget. We're not adding a 410 over She-Hulk. Honestly, the She-Hulks felt kind of mid. I say that as one of the premier She-Hulk enjoyers. I haven't really played with Magus yet, man. We've been caught up on other things. Immigrant, speaking of Discord, tag me in the general channel there to get access to Beverly Shills. Thanks for watching so much over the last year and more. Our second shillionaire of the day. Trickle down economy in action. Oh, the next shillionaire. Oh my goodness, chat. The next shillionaire costs $999,666. $999,666. What a fun amount. Mark of the Hogland. Oh, I forgot to play Wingbeat. Did I forget to play Wingbeat? I kind of want to wait, yeah? Well, that's rude. Oh, I guess he lives, yeah? Cool. I feel like playing Gladiator here is, a little speculative. Okay, so, like... What if I do this? And then next turn we can play this, and then the turn after we can play this? That seems good, yeah. Order for Teenage Warhead. Oh yeah, good call. Is your Jennifer Kale from a bundle, or is it a card from the gold shop? I don't know the answer to that. Oh no, they milled all of our cards. Oh, we went down. That's true. No cards in my deck. Just gotta try and figure out what the ones in my hand. Wait, they didn't get rid of the hospice? Seriously? I mean, I accept, but... I find your term strange but acceptable, yeah. mean, generally speaking, giving your opponent an extra turn while their deck is empty is, like, not super beneficial for them. They have Shang-Chi or Shadow King. Yeah, but I have Kyera, right? So they can't Shang-Chi my stuff. Well, they can Shang-Chi the Star-Lord, I guess. But my Hulk's gonna be freaking huge at Hospice. Oh no! Not Teenage Warhead. Shit. They played Magic, so they needed more time to figure out how to lose. There's no way they win the center of the right, yeah. 0%. Cool. Man, lost all three, huh? That's embarrassing. Who's a sloppy deck? Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Behold my creation.
Oh, is the mill player sweating it out? Always. Always, always, gamers. Oh, baby, baby. The funniest part to me about these kind of stays is, like, this type of stay means they legitimately thought they were winning that last game. Because, like, if you're gonna stay and grind it out, you don't stay in games you think you're losing. Anecdotally, I've had more sweaters and conquests to start this season than I did at the end of last season. I think part of it might be that people are still on ladder. And there's more people who are in Conquest starting day one who want to play real Conquest. Sweet. When you get a 7th turn but don't have to pay for it. Yeah, Teenage Warhead's a good call out. Leading on Sunspot here because he's immune to Teenage Warhead thanks to Kyera. No, I want Sunspot first because if they play Warhead, he doesn't die.
All systems go.
It's a bit worse than the last time when our deck was empty, but oh, losing that 1 in 3 feels so bad, man. Fuck her up, Buttercup. Palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. Get the fuck out of my game already! Holy, Bill players!
Victory.
splish, splash, your deck is trash. Do 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 do. Nice tech card. Hey now, they want to late that time. That's an improvement for them. It's funny. It's funny because it's sad. I dread the day they print a mill payoff. Yep. Hopefully the Star Wars game is out before they print a mill payoff. That would be ideal. A reverse Nighthawk, if you would. Is that what the kids are calling it these days? Reverse Nighthawk? Bugmarian! Spending 9,99666 shillings to become our latest shillionaire. The most demonic of shillionaires. Let's roll that down. Roll that down one more. Tag me in the Discord server in the general channel to get access to Beverly Shills. Thanks for watching so much over the last year and more. Would you word a mill payoff? You haven't, like, started a high amount of power and then, like, get smaller based on the amount of cards in their deck? I guess that's too susceptible to, like, 0 and stuff, though. I don't know. It's not my job to design those. Hopefully they just can't. Could be worded like Aries. I mean, Aries is technically a payoff, yeah. Actually.
Clear for takeoff.
They gonna like Zolo the Star-Lord here? Odin the Star-Lord, okay. Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down. There's a Star Wars card game coming out. Yes, it's being created by the same people that made DC Dual Force. So hopefully it goes a little bit better than that one did. It's doomed! Come on now, chat. The DC Dual Force people also made Hex Shards of Fate. Got a long history of TCG stuff.
Are ye worthy? Are ye worthy?
Oh, wow. They won their Silver Surfer coin flip. Phew. Chat, I am starting to get the feeling that we are not worthy. And this is unfortunately one of those situations where I was talking about where a Fin Fang Foom would be much better than a Hulkyrio. Is it an online version of Star Wars Unlimited or something completely new? Something completely new. It'll be a digital only Star Wars card game.
Power must be controlled.
I have been controlled. We're actually relatively close here, yo. Hey Jeff, there isn't a general channel in your Discord server. There is, you just have to support my content directly to have access to it. So I don't get paid enough or have enough hours in the day to moderate a fully public Discord server, so I don't. So you have to be a subscriber on Twitch, a member on YouTube, or a supporter on metafy to unlock the non-announcements channels in the Discord server.
Behold my creations.
Shim Gamer, by the way. Can't remember if this was the one that was sweating earlier. Usually is.
Opponent snapped.
There's Daddy Thaddy. Oh my goodness, them legioning before I magic is so good. I can just do my best BYU undergrad impersonation in full Sokiria. Then we have Free She-Hulk, Big Hulk, Sunspot grows. Next turn I can play both of these and have one left over. Oh, the wing beat nets a power. It does, but it nets the power on the She-Hulk, which I'm not sure is good. Martyr can move to the center, which is nice. So going to 13 here is technically winning the left. He's a big do boy. Beep-a-dee boo. Beep-a-dee-doo-doo-doo. Joshy wasn't sweating. God bless Joshy. And we're gonna work on splitting Star-Lord here so we can put a border on him. I think the Red Hulk here is overkill. I completely disagree. I think you I think you absolutely want a second big thing. It's weird to describe Red Hulk as overkill and then suggest a different big thing. That's fine. I think it's worth discussing your options as far as big things go. But like, if you think that slot should be a big thing, the second big thing is not overkill. You just think it's not optimal or something else could be better. Suggesting the Red Hulk is overkill would mean you want it to be something else that's not a big dumb thing.
Behold my creations.
Oh, snap. Opponent snapped.
The big downside that Green Dragon has is it's much harder to play Green Dragon and regular Hulk on turn 6 after Star-Lord than it is to play 2 Hulks. Getting up to 13 is much harder than getting up to 12. That's the difference. Am I remembering correctly during drops, Jeff, that you get as many as 1,200 viewers? It really depended on depends on the drop cycle. It'd be much higher than that some amount of the time. Really looking for Majestic Wing Beat here, speaking of. I'll do this, it gives me more energy on here. For reference, just to give context, for all of 2024, so this includes drops and not drops, the average viewer count on my Twitch channel was almost 2,000 people. And 2023 was similar, although 2023 didn't have drops for all of it. Alright, 50% of the time the Star-Lord turns into a Wing Beat, and then I can play 2 Hulks next turn. Any replacement for Bruce Banner. If you're missing any of the cheap cards in this deck, Bruce Banner, Thaddeus, Majestic Wing Beat, play Shocker. If you're ever curious about historical Twitch data, Twitch has a public API that there's a number of sites that parse and organize in really clean ways. You can check that out on this website called Sully Dome. It's a great source to compare and contrast Twitch data. There's one card in my deck, so if I do this and then this here, it pulls the Star-Lord back out, right? And I get his honor reveal twice. George, I think we got him. nice. Very nice. 14 power Hulk is such a big boy. The Star-Lord looking a lot like the Hulk there himself, yep.
Behold my creations.
Oh, snap.
It's definitely the case that end of turn stuff ain't quite what she used to be. You know, I actually think I probably don't want to play Magic against the average Agony deck. Giving Man Spider decks a 7th turn lets them outscale us. Yeah. Anger is supposed to not play Magic here. If this is Man Spider. I think you're supposed to operate under the assumption any Agony deck is Man Spider until proven otherwise currently. Opponent has some energy, but they also have only Penny Parker's card in their hand right now, so. Oh, they have to draw an extra with Warlock, though. It's a little scary. Man Spider and Foob aren't real. We're gonna beat Foob at the center, I believe. Not beating a 42 power Man Spider though. Ooh, we might beat that. Very nice. Put it all dressed up with nowhere to go. Ow! Hulk smash! Wonderful example of why we didn't make Limbo this game, by the way. Just like showing that giving them more chances to find their big cards is not what we're interested in doing. Understanding when your Magic deck is getting bigger fished has a lot of value if you're gonna play a deck with that card in it. Which, honestly, it's interesting. Thinking about Magic as a card, I think right now is probably the best Magic has been since Merlin released, yeah? Limbo's had like a good amount of liability associated with it, while Merlin was kind of everywhere, and he's been tapped twice in the last couple of rounds of OTA, bringing his play rate down to levels that's pretty low, all things considered, in recent shifts. Star-Lord, Master of the Suns, does exactly what we expected him to do when the card was spoiled or data mined or whatever you want to call it for this style of deck, High Evolutionary. And honestly, it feels like that, in addition to some of these other tools like Bruce and Wingbeat's been a solid pickup as well, and Thaddeus, it feels like there's probably a lot of different ways to build this archetype. I've liked Fing Fang Foom in it as well, but there's no denying the fact that it's harder to play Foom alongside of a Hulk on the last turn of the game, so it's definitely not a strictly better, strictly worse situation. Foom does give this archetype nice counterplay into things like Man Spider. They're just going to go over the top of you. I think as this particular build is constructed, you are just going to have to leave anytime your Man Spider opponent's draw comes together. But you're also probably slightly more consistent than those decks the way things work out, especially with Thaddeus there drawing you extra cards. And one thing that I hadn't thought of until it was pointed out with this build is Thaddeus is technically a card that makes you more likely to draw Star-Lord on time, right? Like, when this draws even one card, it means you're more likely to have drawn everything else out of your deck once you thin one of your big things, which makes you more likely to have this card on 5. So it's a nice way to not have to play something like Adam Warlock in order to have more access to the card we're looking for by the 5th turn of the game. Yeah, and it's not even just the new cards too. We got a few buffs in here, right? Like Hulk being base 14 power is no joke. Misty being a 1/3. We've talked about how Shocker's a fine substitution. That's a 2/4 now. All those little bits come together in addition to the new cards to be like, yeah, High Evo is a card that was embarrassing for a good long while, but has been solidly competitive now for a little bit.